Hi everybody, and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. This morning we're going to be trimming up a beef tenderloin. We're going to make a beef tenderloin roast. So I got to trim off all the fat and then we'll get it tied up and ready to go in. You want to get all the fat off of it and all the silver skin, because silver skin will be like biting into a piece of leather. That's not what you want when you got such a nice cut of beef.
You can also have your butcher do it. At the store, we bought it where there's no butcher, so we have to do it ourselves. But if you're feeling intimidated, just have your butcher do it for you. Just tell them you need it tied up. Trimmed and tied up is what it's called.
You just got to take your time doing it. It's not hard.
Just need a very sharp knife.
Yes. And just cut and lift and pull. You know, you will get some scraps of meat, you know, on it, but it's not like you're, you know, losing half of the meat. Alright, as you can see, you know, it takes a little bit of time, but you want to get all that silver skin off. This, you won't be able to bite through. So, alright, I forgot if I told you or not, this is like a 4.5, 5 pound beef tenderloin roast. As you can see, I got it all trimmed up, and it's still relatively whole. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some butcher twine and tie it up tight. And it just makes for a neater roast.
Kind of explain how they tie it.
Yeah, just, you know, wrap it around, tie it. Everybody pretty much has their own way of doing it. I just, you know, wrap it around, give it a twist.
And also, tying it off makes it cook evenly. So you don't have like little pieces hanging off that'll be overdone and some not done. This all helps it cook together.
Keeps it nice and neat.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't take long to do either. You know, nothing difficult about it. And just tie it up.
Alright, now that our roast is all tied up, trimmed and tied up, you want to make sure that it's dry. So take paper towels and dry it, okay? Then you're going to take 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter and you're going to smear it all over your roast. Now while you're doing this, make sure your oven's preheating to 500. I know it's high. This is going to cook really high, really fast. also,
Your smoke detector will go off.
I was just gonna say, your smoke detectors will open windows a little bit when this is almost done because you're cooking it at a high temperature and the butter is gonna really like steam and smoke. Doesn't burn, don't worry, it will not burn. So just make sure you get this all over your roast. I like to pull my roast out maybe about an hour before I'm gonna cook it so it gets to room temperature. So the butter goes on it easier and it all cooks evenly and quickly because it's not cold from the refrigerator. Alright, so now that I got the butter all over that, I'm just going to wash my hands real quick. It's messy, but it is so worth it, you guys. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take 1 tablespoon of kosher salt and 1 tablespoon of coarse ground black pepper. I don't measure, I just put it on.
This is the only seasoning your meat's getting, so make sure you put it on liberally.
Yeah. I'm just going to kind of rub it in a little bit. Get it all off my board. Okay. Alright. Once your oven is up to temp, you're going to put it in the oven and you're going to cook it exactly 22 minutes for rare, 25 minutes for medium rare. Once that 22 or 25 minutes is up, you grab it out of the oven and then you're going to wrap it really tightly in foil. Okay, so I'm just waiting for my oven to heat up and then it'll go in for I'm doing 22 minutes. Alright, now mine cooked for 22 minutes. It will be rare. You're going to take heavy duty foil and you're going to wrap it around, now use your mitts because it's hot, and wrap it around really tight, okay? You want it really tight. And now you're going to leave it for exactly 20 minutes. Covered like this. After the 20 minutes, it's ready to serve. Alright, now that it's up for 20 minutes, it's ready to cut. So just kind of cut off your string. And then you're just going to cut this into thick pieces, okay? And look how perfect that is. That is perfectly rare. There you go. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you do you.